YouTube and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live.
Welcome, dear.
We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct. We are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV.
Guest today is one of the newest barrister at law. He has just been called to the bar. He is an activist, a student union activist in those days, in the days of, if you know the story of Africa, those guys that were killed in Ife in those days, that were killed by the cultists. This man was part of those heroine in those days. And if you remember Moses Osakede, the SUG president that died in a ghastly accident going to Macaulay in those days, he was part of that entourage. I'm talking of no other person than the Obesurutu of our time. I call him Barrister Obesere. He is from Ilaje in Ondo State. Barrister, I have to call you Barrister for the first time. Barrister, you are welcome live to Savannah News Television here in Toronto, Canada, streaming live to the whole world. Good morning from here and good evening over there.
Good evening, Nigeria.
Yeah, first of all, from Savannah News Television, we are congratulating you for your feast being called to the bar of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. We say congratulations from this end. Despite your hurdles, you still went ahead and you wore the wig at last.
I can only say it's good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then we
And others and family.
thank you, God. Congratulations once again. It's like the network is, but we will continue with it. Oh God. Okay, can you hear me, comrade? Okay, let's go into the business today because you are a stakeholder when it comes to the politics in Ilaje local government. That is where you hail from, and you are once a special assistant senior special assistant to Governor Mimiko during his regime as the governor of Ondo State, and which means you got the slot as from Ilaje community. I want to ask you a few questions about Ilaje. That is where our concern now, before coming briefly to Nigeria, to Ondo State and Nigeria. How during your days during Mimiko and now, has there been any changes in your area in Ilaje local government compared to Governor Rotimi Akeredolu's government?
As Ilaje people, our interests are diverse. Our challenges are diverse, and the governments are different, both in orientation and commitment. And don't forget something, my own philosophy is that the government is only as serious as its representatives in that particular area. It is not omniscient as God, nor omnipresent. Therefore, it can only rely
Is the network, but we'll wait for him. Obesurutu, can you hear us? The network is bad, and but we will try our.
capacity.
Okay. Oh, it seems we lost that end, and we're still going to make sure he calls back, and let's see what is happening. I think he's calling back, and let's see what is happening. Can you hear us now? Okay. Is the network? Okay, you can go ahead. You are live again. You can go ahead.
I can't stop the millions of people who want to congratulate me.
Okay.
Because I have been trying to block you. Like I said, these capacities are tested at various points. When there are mimical, either to take challenges and institutions, and of course you are aware, institutions the prevailing circumstance of government today and various other things. So the Nigerian people will get much from this government in relation to what their people do seek to bring into the government and what they get out of it. That's as far as I can share with you. But I wouldn't say that the Nigerian government has gotten to the status of what it should be getting, even when it is one of the two golden goose laying the golden eggs in the state.
Thank you very much. As a lawyer now, because I won't talk to you as an activist. As a lawyer, because right now you are a lawyer, you have gone through the university, you have gone through the law school, and I know you to be a very brilliant person. As a lawyer from Ilaje, NDDC chairmanship in the House Committee on NDDC came. It elopes you guys. It went to Ondo North. And they were arguing it constitutionally. They use the constitution and whatever, they use the law. Also of recent, executive director position came. He eloped you guys again. Went to a war to the same north. As a lawyer, if you have been approached by a client from Ilaje and said, look, these people have cheated us. What will you, as a lawyer, how will you take on that?
I also do have heavy reservations on the appointment of Ola. We have swallowed with equanimity the issue of Omitunji Ojo, knowing fully well that it was a decision of the party, which we are not taking. But of course, if the party had wanted to have respect for the Niger Delta as it's so constituted, it should have found one of his party members from an oil producing area. And I think it was the magnanimity and equanimity of the Nigerian people they are taking for granted to try this second one. Of course, you know, alphabetically, the question of these positions and its chairmanship have been said to be repeated either alphabetically or anti-alphabetically or based on production.
Yeah.
And I think this was the first time the executive director projects will come into the state. How would you have somebody who facilitate projects in an area that is far from the recommended priority area committee or the presidency and not given the minimum to their states? And Wiki of River State has been using his own. You get me? You hardly have go-slow or hold-ups in Port
Harcourt, yeah.
He built a new law school. Now, of course, when it facilitates more national people there, it increases commerce and allows the people to build industries. And here we are. If we also develop the Niger coastal regions, today we look at Lagos. The Beach was becoming so high. And on top of the Beach, today you have the Atlantic City. And of course, you know what that is generating for the government of Lagos State. And what you just have is not something that we can be happy about. So I express, along with my people, huge reservation on the appointment of Mr. Okola. And I think it's ill-advised. It is an ill wind if left to stay that will not blow in those states or the government of General Mohammed Buhari. And I think it's also a means to sabotage some of the efforts of the opposition.
Thank you.
There are qualified, capable people from Ilaje and Eseodo who can run that office and ensure, because when they are your people, you can always hold them to question. When Kisikuku was head of the amnesty program, I think I used to anybody complained that nothing concrete was done. Even the roads to in Aruku, and now you drive on them, you just stroll on them, you don't keep worry about it. And I'm sure if we have under the NDDC, a road network worthy of that, then where we can join the East Coast can be done. And somebody comes from the area, developers can be engaged, and then you can get up to export and see the world. We have the longest shoreline in the Atlantic coast and this part of Africa. We have the deepest seaport. So why would you carry? We have already tested it. This is an Ondo state. What exactly did we need to do? With the ask of the chairman of NDDC. What did he facilitate down to Elijah? And there's a who have gone free enough to think that it's just his money. Otherwise, it does not pick costs. There's all this. As it because of political aims. Where has it been? What can this say as House Committee Chairman of NDDC? He has impacted in the NDDC areas. Zero.
Yes.
And he's going to take you
But
no.
yeah, barrister. But in that aspect, they have said that some Ilaje leaders have been going to Abuja to Bumi Ojo to collect contracts. Personally, they have been executing project personally. The Ilaje to Bumi Ojo, but according to what I had our own investigation, they go to Bumi Ojo and collect their own personal contract. They don't even bother about what is happening in Ilaje. They go there and collect contracts. The traditional rulers, they flock Bumi Ojo's office house in Abuja to collect their own allocation of contract. So are you what in this aspect? Are you blaming Bumi Ojo or are you blaming the people?
I don't have any concrete facts as to that or knowledge of that. But don't forget, in the last 2 years, I've been medically unavailable with monitoring some of this.
Yeah, I know.
Things. So, for all it's worth, I know is that if you are doing well, the area that was good. It's been law, we say best ipsa loquitur. The facts speak for itself. If at any point there's a reason to ask to give an account and he indicts various of the leaders that have been coming, all the wealth for him. And I think if he has a PR he's doing, he's on track. But the real fact is that, look, it has been said that you are on state representative and therefore House Committee Chairman. The effort would have been come here, gather the support. If you're going to do something for people in Akoko North, nobody beggars you. But let the effect be, as we speak today, the communities of Alagbon, Ilepete, Oruyu, down to Idioba, Ayetoro, and the brink of being washed away by the Atlantic Ocean. And if that happens, it is going to affect innerly and cut us off a lot. How can we, there's only one voice that you keep hearing, and that is Kolade Akinjo. And then you cannot say that the people, it also gives us a heavy work against APC